Hey everybody, and welcome back to Xenonauts in 2023. We're going to go ahead and boot up our game. Insane Ironman as always. Okay, so last time we just taken out those Cesians, the first Cesians that we've actually seen on this run, even though it's month 2. That's pretty crazy. But the good thing is now we should have access to alien biology research very soon, so we're going to get that done ASAP, and we'll be able to make stun weapons, which will mean we will be able to capture aliens and advance the plot. But more importantly, the super important thing is we will be able to make stun batons, which we will be giving to all of our shields to make them, not super useless. Stun batons are crazy. I mean, the amount of stuff you can do with stun batons is just ridiculous. You can take down enemies that you have no business taking down if you have enough people with stun batons. And getting good with those is going to be very very important for the later game, where it's imperative that you capture very powerful aliens, and usually the only way to do that is with stun batons. Okay, so we finished our next foxtrot. So we've got 3 foxtrots at base 1. We've got 1 foxtrot at base 2. We're going to send another one over there in a second. Base 3 still has 6 days to go before it's built. I'm not going to go with the scientists yet. I want to go with the scientists. I want to get more scientists, but I'm not going to do it yet. I need to get these foxtrots in the air first. I need to make sure that our air game is as strong as it can possibly be. So now I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to build a Foxtrot interceptor to replace the one that we just sent over to our base in Africa. We have got some more Xenonauts on the way, and I'm thinking about a scout car. I just don't know. I like the scout car, but early game when you've only got those 6 spaces in the dropship, space is at a premium, and the scout car doesn't gain experience. So I don't know. We're just gonna have to wait and see, I suppose. So let's kind of chill out here. Okay, here we go. Cesian autopsy gives you some information about the Cesians. They have psychic powers. They're basically the sectoids from XCOM, and alien biology. I'm actually going to let plasma technology finish since it's so close, and then I'm going to go into alien biology. That is crazy. Like I've been playing this game for how many years now, and I think that's the first time that I've actually gotten plasma technology before alien biology. Alien biology is usually like the first thing that you research, but we just rolled super unlucky on Cesians. We didn't get any until early into month 2. Okay, so you got your red shirts there. Your your leaders, they have psionic powers. Not nearly as bad as the ones that we'll find late game. Those guys can really mess you up. And they usually show up with another kind of alien called the Heridian, which are like these jetpack wielding snipers that just kind of fly around and snipe you off, and they can actually carry like plasma launchers, so they can be super dangerous. And there's also this other kind of alien that teleports around that they usually kind of hang out with. So late game Cesians are, in my opinion, by far the worst. Okay, plasma technology, it's done. We can start making um, laser weaponry pretty soon. We're not going to do that right now. We're going to go with biology, because we need to get these stun batons and these stun grenades. The thing about the grenades, and I don't know if this is just like the impossible difficulty, or if it's like this on all game modes. The stun grenades don't tend to do too much unless you're like throwing it into the back room of a scout, and a Cesian is like running back and forth through there. Civilians, they it's really tough to get them with the stun grenades, which is really why the batons are kind of the way to go. Okay, so we got foxtrots. We are maxed out on foxtrots at the moment, so that's pretty good. We're still waiting for that second base. Okay, let's go ahead and intercept this guy. We should be able to do so with just one foxtrot, shouldn't be a big deal. Okay, there we go. Now the issue with that is I don't know if I want to send a dropship over there since it's so far away. What I do know is I do want to send another foxtrot to deal with that, and I want to deal with this also. Yeah, I think we're. Oh, yeah, there we go. Alright, so I'm going to send a foxtrot after that guy. Now, unfortunately, we're not going to get any money from this one since it's over the ocean, which is one of the reasons why building your base in East Asia or America is generally a bad idea, because there's just not a lot of land mass over there to really work with. Yeah, yeah, like here you see, our base is basically surrounded by water. So I'm gonna go ahead and see. That's a desert one too. That's one that we want. We're gonna airstrike that. And again, this is one reason why most people build their starting base in northern Africa, because it's very conducive to kind of good terrain types that you want. Ooh, all right. Let's send out our condor. Now we're going to bait this guy back. So we want to do this, and we want to make sure that he follows us so that our condor can do this. Okay. We really need to start getting some support over to America, because if we don't, they are not going to be happy. And we do not want them to leave the group, because that means a lot less money for us. Okay. Nothing we can do about that. It's just way too far away from any base that we have. Nothing we can do. Okay, awesome possum. So this is where the good stuff starts happening. We're going to build a radar array. We're going to build 2 hangars. So in about 5 days, we'll be able to put a foxtrot over there, and we will have coverage for most of the world. Alright, alien biology, Dungeons, stun weapons. Let's get that taken care of. I'm thinking month 3 we'll go ahead and build another science lab. We'll probably try to build the lab in a secondary base. The thing about those science labs is you can have them in any base. They can communicate with each other through different bases. Engineering, you can't do that. If you want to build something at one base and transfer it to another, you can do that. But You cannot like have something built at a base that doesn't have engineers at it or on it. So let's send out the Foxtrot. Okay, let's send another Foxtrot. Tail until overland. Engage. So with these Elenium explosives, it's basically a 100% chance to take out one of these light scouts. Okay, let's see if we can find this guy. Where did he go? There he is. Okay, got him. Let's go ahead and start putting together our Xenonaut team. See, these guys, these are all lieutenants. We do not want to risk them at this point. Again, we're just way too early in the game. It is way too easy to just get one-shotted, and that is not what we want for our lieutenants. We don't want that for our privates either, but it would be better for them than the lieutenants. Okay, so she is a really good sniper, so she's going to be a sniper. Can she have a shotgun? Yes, she can. Sniper, shotgun, heavy. Smoke grenade. Give him a shield. Let's see. Heavy. Rocketeer, I think. Okay, so we've got two heavies. Who is our second sniper? That's going to be this guy, Henry Evans. Okay, let's see. Let's give him a shotgun for breaching. And everybody else is going to be a shield. So let's go to grenades. We need flashbangs and smoke grenades. Okay, so Chloe Watson, shield. And Marta Andropova, shield. Okay, so let's set them up in the dropship. Heavies in the back. Snipers to the sides. Rocketeer in the middle. Shields in the front. Okay, let's send somebody else out to deal with this guy. Hopefully we can get this. That would be a really big win for us if we actually shoot one down in the Americas. Okay, let's get him. Okay, so hopefully America won't hate us so much. We'll try to get to this guy in a second, right after that Foxtrot refuels. Okay, and let's send our dropship. Okay, this is a farm. I think this is the first farm that we've seen so far. Alright, let's see if we can find this guy. Yep, there he is. Came right out. I'm gonna tail him. Okay, so that's a big deal. We actually managed to shoot a couple down over North America, so that's going to be really big for us when it comes to funding time. Okay, let's find out what's going to happen here. Okay, let's drop our rockets with our rocketeer. Let's have the shields drop or the heavies drop the shields. Okay. I have. Okay, I'm familiar with this map to an extent. One of the cool things about Xenonauts is a lot of the maps you can see multiple times, but you almost always drop in on them from a different angle, or the ship drops in at a different angle or a different position. So even if you've seen the map before, it can play out very differently, which is very much unlike the Firaxis XCOM, where really a lot of your success on Insane Ironman is going to be knowing the map and kind of knowing where the enemies can pop out at, and knowing where to get to high ground and all that good stuff. Let's find out. Let's go up here. I'm gonna try to stay back a little bit, much like we did last time. I'm gonna try to stay back until I know what's going on. And here we go. Alright, we heard a few, we didn't see any. Now this is an issue for shields. See, everybody else up here, they can just hop over these fences, no problem. Shields cannot. Shields have to go around. Which is one reason why late game you might see I might be shooting through these or blowing them up in some way to allow the shields an opportunity to get through. Because shields cannot do that; they have to go completely around. This can be a really big deal in some maps. Like there's this kind of highway map uh, where it's got all these like road dividers, and it can be a real pain in that map if you're trying to use shields. Okay, so there's the ship. nothing that time. Kind of makes me think this might be a civilian map, and they might just be hiding. Alright, we can't get through up there, so we're going to have to take up a position down here. Okay, let's kind of get up here. That should provide pretty solid cover from most directions. I'm not super excited about the fact that we haven't seen any aliens yet. Okay, there's a dead guy. So there's probably an alien over here. I think we should go check that out. Alright, we're going to kind of switch positions here for a minute and try to get over here so that we can take this guy out and he doesn't sneak up on us. Nothing? That is strange. Okay, found him. We found him. Okay, so we know where he is. You know, why did I do that? I didn't want to do that. That's not what I wanted to do there. Alright, I want to get right there so that he might have a shot next turn. I like to get over here. Yeah, this is going to be much more of a shotgun situation. Alright, that's not good. Where was that guy? We don't even know where he is. He might be up in that tower there. If he is, that's going to be really bad. So we basically have no way to get up there. Okay, that is something that I thought might happen. I'm glad he didn't have enough action points left, because now I can do this. It's nice when that kind of thing works out in your favor. Usually it's the other way around. Okay, so I'm going to get over here. He's going to use a med pack. This is one reason why really everybody needs to carry a med pack. If they don't, then you're always going to run into that situation where you need one and you don't have one, and somebody's gonna die because of it, and it's just going to become a whole big deal. So I recommend everybody carries a med pack at all times. Right. So the issue is still with this one. We don't know where he is. So I'm not going to open that door yet, but I am going to get in position to do it next turn. Okay. I wonder if that's the same one or a different one. Time to find out. Hmm. Could have sworn he would have been right over in here. I mean, he might be in this little dark spot right here. That is the way it tends to go. So let's see if he is. Nope, he is not. So I don't know where this guy is. He's got to be in here somewhere. There's just not that many places that he could be. Let's see, does he have cover over there? Yeah, I think he might need to stay there. Okay, shotgun. Again, if he's up here in this tower, he can basically shoot down on anybody, and there won't be anything we can do about it. So really all we can do is hope that he's not up there. And he's up there. And there's another one. Alright, so the good thing is we know where they're at. The bad thing is one of them is up there, and that's going to be really rough to deal with. Okay, how much is a flashbang? 34? Okay, let's flashbang. Okay. Okay, so now we know where they're at. We're in a way better situation. It doesn't seem like it, but we are. And maybe we can even get eyes on that guy. I don't know. But we definitely need to go ahead and start working on getting up there. It doesn't matter who, just somebody. Um, we're gonna have to just get up there. Um, Nothing else to do. So it would be best if the shield could go first. We are probably going to need some shotgun people as well for this one. I don't know exactly where he's at, so I don't feel super comfortable sending a rocket up there, but that might be the way we go next turn if we can't really get this thing settled. Okay, there we go. Alright, I do not foresee this being a good turn. This guy's gonna get somebody. Really figured that would have been a lot worse than it was. Okay, so I think we need to really focus on this guy at the moment. That's 52. I don't like this, but I don't see that we have a choice. Fantastic. Alright, fantastic. Just exactly what I wanted to happen. So the good thing is we've got this guy next round, basically no matter what. The bad thing is we still need to move up here and get the other guy. And we need to have a much larger group in charge of doing that. I'm going to see if we can actually try this. Oh, did we actually hit him? It looks like we did. I couldn't even see him. Alright, so that's kind of cool. Okay. So we want our shield to go first, if at all possible. Okay, so we've got a shield and a shotgun on the way up, so that's pretty good. This guy can still get a shot, and her shield has been compromised. He's just standing there in the open. So I would imagine somebody's going down this turn. One. She made it with 1 hit point. That is insane. Oh, great, and you suppress them both, so he can't help out with the med pack. Okay, so she's still got 1 hit point, which is amazing. And we were able to get a med pack, so she didn't die. But our Rocketeer did. So that's not great. Alright, let's get up here. There he is. And we got him. Alright, well, The loss of the Rocketeer isn't good, but it could have been worse. Let's put those sniper rifles back on. Okay, that's what, three? Three down? Hopefully there won't be two anymore. Again, this is a regular scout, not a light scout, so there can be, upwards of 10 aliens. All right, so yeah, they're both going back to the ship to get new shields. So let's kind of fan out here. I guess we can open the door to the ship with our heavies. That's an alternative. If we really need to come back for the rocket launcher, we can do that. But I don't think we will. Alright, shields, back to the dropship. Okay. Is that farmer Alright, the farmer is standing right on the shield that I need to get to. Thank you, farmer. I appreciate that. Oh, this guy's good. He can start heading back. Well, hopefully that farmer will move. Okay, there we go. New shield. Start heading back. Oop, not that one. Alright, let's start scouting this out. See, this one actually isn't a bad situation for a UFO, because what we can do is we can kind of shoot out all of this kind of tall grass over here, and we can have a nice little defensible position to shoot from, which is very advantageous. with the fact that we're doing this without a rocketeer, that we only have our two heavies. That is very advantageous. We're gonna need all the help we can get. Oh, there he is. $41. Let's give it a shot. Well, we hit him, just didn't actually work. Okay, that's blocked. Nope, she cannot get there. But you can do this, and we can get up to here. And the snipers can get into position back over here. And she doesn't have a smoke bomb. Of course she doesn't. That's how that would work out. Alright, let's see what happens here. I don't foresee this being good. Okay, not nearly as bad as I thought it would be. Let's see if we can get these two kind of right up there so they can be on point when those guys open the door. Okay, here we go. So we want these guys to be like right over here. That gives them some good cover, but also allows them to shoot directly over there if they need to. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do this. I do that. You can go ahead and shoot. You can reload. I probably should have waited until next turn to do that. But that is the way it goes sometimes. Okay, got him. Let's see if we can get this guy up here. Okay, one down. We're gonna keep them where they're at. They're in a nice defensible position. They have their overwatches on, so they can take those snapshots, and I think we're pretty good. Does he have a shot? No, he doesn't, but he can do this. Somehow I don't think this guy is going to be taking the bait. So we might have to get up there and be a little bit more aggressive with this one. I also need to find out if there are any over here. Because I don't know if there are. Nope, there are not. Alright, that's exactly what I wanted. So now we can do this. And this. And we can take this shot. So not the best shots in the world, but at least we have a shot. I would say at this point it would be a good idea to start moving up. And finally with this guy. Okay, got it. So I don't know how many are back there, but they're going to have to open that door if they want to come out. See, now that is something that is incredibly dangerous about these red shirts. You see that guy, he was all the way back here, he opened the door, he ran all the way up here, and he took 2 shots. They have a lot of action points. So, if they decide that they're coming for you, then they can do some significant damage. Which is why we are going to get on Overwatch and start moving up. Okay, I think that's gonna do it for right now. He's only got 2 left on his shield, so I really hope nobody decides he's got one coming. Okay, okay, that's fine. That's totally fine. I got no problem with that. I'm actually gonna drop this shield and replace it with the flashbang and move him over here so he's got some cover. Again, that is a so using a pistol and a grenade, that is a legitimate strategy. You can do that. I think the game has a default loadout. I think it's called the specialist that does that. Um, it can be a good thing to do, but personally, early game like this, this is always the loadout that I use: 2 heavies, 2 snipers, 1 rocketeer, 3 shields. I'm not saying it's the best loadout ever, but it's what I use, and it has carried me through the game before. Although I would like to kind of branch out and start doing some other stuff also. Never hurts to shake things up. Okay, I'm gonna put the shotgun on. I think she needs to move up here. Okay. Alright, so let's move her back. Let's shoot out the doors. Or at least one of them. Let's save the next door for next turn. I don't know what this guy's gonna do. Okay, he doesn't look like he's interested in attacking. Okay, there he is. Do we have a shot on him? Yes, we do. Let's take it. Wow, I did not think that was going to work out. I figured we would have blown up the reactor, but no. So we got 65,000 out of that. We got 2 alenium. That is not bad at all. We did lose our Rocketeer, Jed Sanchez. So we do want to go and hire a few more Xenonauts. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So we should be good there. We shot down the one in Greenland. We shot down the one in the ocean over here. So that didn't go too badly. Not too badly at all. We are halfway through month 2 already. We've got our 3 bases up. Let's see how that third base is doing. Okay, 1 more day on those, so we'll be able to get a Foxtrot over there. Okay, so we're going to go to the base. We're going to take Foxtrot 5. We're going to relocate it to our third base, Naples base. And we've almost got $200,000. Now what I could do is I could take that 200,000. I could wait until we have 200,000, and I could buy another Foxtrot. But I actually think that I'm gonna go over here to our third base, and I'm going to build a Condor. Now you might go, building a Condor? Condors are like the worst planes. Why would you do that? Well, Condors actually have a lot of utility in this game. They're not, they're not like the long-ranging ships that you want to use to take out, most UFOs. But if a fighter comes along, you need a Condor. If you start running into ships with escorts, you need a Condor. Um, Specifically, like late game, if you've got a team of like 2 or 3 Condors and some like huge ship, like a bomber ship or an invasion ship comes in and tries to drop on your base, you can send out your Condors to deal with it, and they will. So Condors are far from useless, but also they're just one tool in the toolbox. They're not the end all be all, but they are absolutely far from being useless. Ooh, okay, here we go. Our first Corvette. Alright, I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to assign this guy to Charlie 1. go back and let's check. Okay, sniper, heavy, shield, sniper, shield, heavy. So he's going to be our new Rocketeer. And this is a, well, this next mission that we're going on may very well be a Corvette mission, which means we're going to need a Rocketeer. And this guy's going to be our new shield, I think. No. Sniper, Rocketeer, heavy, heavy. So we got two heavies. Shield, shield. Yeah, sniper, sniper. Shield, shield, shield. So he's going to be our new shield. We might not take the Corvette right now because we need, we really, really need those stun weapons. It just is not a good idea to engage a Corvette. I mean, it's tough to engage a Corvette without laser weapons, which we don't have yet. It's a really bad idea to engage a Corvette without stun weapons, at the very least. Okay, so let's tail. But we might have to. I mean, we might not have a choice. We might have to just, suck it up and do it. However, if we get Androns, I don't see us winning, just because this early in the game, you just don't have weapons that can really do anything against Androns. Okay, and that is a Corvette. Okay, so what about this guy? Okay, that's a farm. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do that. So let's go after this Corvette. Let's tail it. Now this is gonna have to be a hit and run. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this. We're gonna turn on our afterburner. And we are going to run away. We are going to send another... No, we're not. Okay. We're going to go back to base. We're going to wait until it is refueled, which I think it is. Oh, he's over there now. Okay. Now he's over here, I guess. And we're low on fuel, so we have to go... Okay, that's... Oh, man, that's bad. And that just had to be in North America, didn't it? I mean, I really think we're going to lose North America this time. I don't think there's a whole lot we can do about it. I'm going to send a Foxtrot over here to see if I can do anything. Okay, so we are going to engage. That went really, really badly. I don't think there's any hope of saving North America at this point. We might just have to call it, which is really bad because our base is in North America. So we're just gonna have to see how that plays out. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut this one here, and next time we will come back and we'll get into that farm mission in Southeast Asia. So I will see you guys then on Let's Play Xenonauts in 2023.